We are surrounded by each other every day. But have you ever thought of how we got here? Why do we have 10 fingers? Or 2 eyes? Why do we all look different, and how have we adapted to live in different places in the world? Nobody knows for sure, and the first people are not around anymore to tell us how we got here. But there are scientists who have devoted their lives to answering these questions. Most of them agree on what probably happened. We came from primates, like monkeys, gorillas, or chimpanzees. According to most of the scientists, there were 2 groups of chimpanzees living near each other in Africa. One of these groups lived near a bunch of trees, which provided all sorts of helpful things, like food and shelter. The other group of chimpanzees did not have many trees and were forced to spend more time on the ground and in open fields. The second group, living in the open, started to do things differently from the first group, like walking upright, which is much faster than walking on all fours. Over millions of years, those differences started to become more obvious, until the second group started to look more like humans do, and the first group stayed as chimpanzees.
This process is called evolution. Animals change over time in order to survive where they live. Evolution explains why animals and plants are so good at surviving in their environments. The animals with the traits best suited to their environment will pass those traits down to their kids until the entire population has them. Like fish, who evolved to have gills because they needed to be able to breathe underwater. And like lions, who evolved to have sharp teeth and big claws so they could catch their dinner. As humans evolved from chimps, we didn't evolve with any of those things. Instead, we evolved to have very smart and big brains. We began to walk on 2 feet instead of 4 to move faster, and grew longer thumbs so we could make and grab things easier. All of these traits have allowed us to do more things than our ancestors, like build houses and make clothes. As humans got smarter, they started creating easier ways to do things, like producing things in big factories so they could produce more faster, and driving cars to save time. Although these things helped humans in one way, we continue to keep building more and more, which has started to cause the Earth's climate to change. Climate change is the process of our planet heating up as a result of the gases that are put into the air from these activities that have made our lives easier. But humans are not planning to stop building anytime soon. Unfortunately, hotter temperatures don't just mean that we will get nicer weather. The changing climate will make our weather more extreme and unpredictable. Humans have a great history of adapting to changing climates. We have even survived the freezing temperatures during the Ice Age. As the climate warms up, we will be able to evolve and adapt to the environment. Humans are still evolving today, and how do you think we will change as the Earth starts to get warmer from climate change? Do you think that our brains are going to keep growing? Do you think that we're all going to get more tanned or sunburnt? Do you think that we will try to adapt and use our brains to build some sort of force field that keeps the Earth colder? There are endless possibilities, and we want to know what you think humans could look like 1 million years from now.